If you sell products or offer services online, there's a law you need to know about. It's called the European Accessibility Act. In the next few minutes, we'll cover what it is, who it applies to, what compliance looks like, what happens if you ignore it, and how a few key countries are enforcing it.
The EAA is Directive 2019/882. It was adopted in April 2019 and it became applicable on June 28, 2025. Its purpose is to harmonize accessibility requirements for products and services sold to consumers across the European Union, so that a person with disability in the EU can encounter the same baseline of access. The technical reference is EN 301549, the European standard aligned with WCAG 2.1 at level AA. Now, accessibility law isn't new in the European Union. Public sector's websites have had rules since 2016. There was the Web Accessibility Directive. The EA is basically the EU saying, great, now let's do the same thing for the private sector.
Okay, but does it apply to me? Glad you asked. 2 questions to answer that one. Question 1. Do you sell any of these? Computers, smartphones, tablets, e-readers, self-service terminals like ATMs or ticketing kiosks, or payment terminals? Question 2. Do you provide any of these? E-commerce, consumer banking, passenger transport, including the ticketing flow, electronic communications, access to audiovisual media, or ebooks? If you said yes to a single thing on either list, the EAA applies to you too.
There's one carve-out worth noting. Very small companies with fewer than 10 employees and with an annual turnover below 2 million euros may be exempt. 2 important notes. The exemptions applies to services, not products, and rules can change locally, so make sure to check.
So, how do you actually comply? Here are 4 things you need to do.
1. Meet the WCAG standards.
2. Publish an accessibility statement. A simple page that describes how accessible your site actually is, including the parts that aren't yet, and how someone can reach you about it.
3. Provide a feedback channel. Real people report real problems. You respond.
4. Keep it up. Here's the part most people miss. Accessibility isn't a once-in-a-lifetime project. Every product update, every new page, every quick redesign can introduce new barriers. So monitoring is part of the deal. What are the penalties for non-compliance? The EAA itself doesn't set fixed penalties. Each member state defines its own through national laws. That makes for a wide range, from a few thousand euros to over $1 million, depending on the country and the severity of the violation. Let us give you some examples.
Italy, up to 40,000 euros if you fall only under EAA. Large private companies that also fall under the Legge Stanca framework can face up to 5% of annual turnover. Germany, up to 100,000 euros per infringement. France, violations are class 5 offences, plus daily fines that can pile up to 300,000 euros. And yes, you can be fined in multiple countries simultaneously.
3 takeaways before we wrap up. 1. The directive is the same everywhere. The rules, authorities, and penalties are not. 2. If you operate in more than one EU country, you can be enforced against in each of them, independently. 3. This stuff updates constantly. Whatever you checked 6 months ago, well, check again. So, the EAA, it's real, it's here, and it doesn't go away if you close the tab. If figuring out exactly what it means for your business sounds like a great use of someone else's time, well, that's us. Book a demo with our team using the link below. We do this every day, on purpose, and we won't make you read the whole directive. Unless you want to.